Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly general love tarot reading for the month of February 2021. In advance, excuse any noise in the background, my roommate is taking a shower, but we are doing this one differently. So I'm splitting this up into two sections. The first will be for our single Capricorns out there, and the second will be for our committed Capricorns. So timestamps will be down below in the description box if you want to skip the rest of this intro. But I do want to take this moment to remind you to head down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell. And I meditated on your energy overall for the month in regards to the subject, of course, of love. And the message that came through was making love a priority. Making love a priority. So let's get started. Hello, my single Capricorns. Let's do some shuffling. We're going to pull a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to begin. And this is a good moment to remind you, this is a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And because it's general, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And it's good to be aware that when I shuffle, I do take flyer or jumper cards. And when guided to, I pull from the bottom or top of the deck. Alrighty. Spirit, what do we have to begin this love reading for February 2021 for our lovely Capricorns? Thank you, Spirit. Keep them coming. Interesting. Are we feeling quite somber about our love life these days? Okay, that'll be good. Let's see here. Sorry. Bear with me. All right, so first we have be here now, you were never alone. Yeah, it might feel a bit lonely, my friend, and you're being reminded that your guides and angels are always with you. But it does feel like because you've been feeling a bit lonely lately, you're deciding, screw it, I'm making love a priority. And it doesn't mean you're going to totally neglect other areas of your life, like your job and your family and whatnot. But I do see you being like, you know what? It's time for me to take charge and step up and create a romantic situation, if you will. And they're saying you don't need to be as, it's good to take charge, if you will, but you don't have to be as controlling about it. Just be here and now and remember that you're never alone. And then we have time to let go, Groundhog Spirit and Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. You're being clearly told here, my lovely single Capricorns, that when you let go of what no longer works for you, when you let go of that control of creating this perfect romantic situation for yourself in the future, or if you simply let go of past romantic situations that you simply can't seem to get out of your head or whatever the situation may be, you're making way for the abundant universe to provide with a new connection, something fresh, something better, something more aligned with where you're heading, with who you're becoming. Because you're transforming, Capricorn, don't forget, and that's beautiful. That was at the bottom of the deck, just to clarify. Let's continue. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, to continue this monthly reading for February 2021 for our single Capricorns. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We'll get the first 3 already. Doesn't surprise me. All right. Oh, I'm going to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. We're going to pull the last 2 from the top. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups, my friend. I think because you're kind of standing up in a confident way, making love a priority, but in a kind of a strategic way, you just might find yourself connecting with somebody new this month. That's exciting. All right, so we're starting off with the Empress card. So you begin the month of February and you're being side by side with this Buffalo Spirit, all about how the abundant universe will provide. You're being reminded right off the bat to start the month that you can give birth to this new romantic life, to this new love life, a healthier one. And so it feels like, yeah, if you've been feeling really lonely, if you've been doubting, the future of your love life, or if you have any, future for when it comes to love, you're going to get a nice reminder at the beginning of the month that you can co-create with spirit and give birth to a healthier love life for yourself moving forward. The Judgment card. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and there's a sense that you're connecting with spirit more. You might be, for some of you, might simply just be letting go of an old version of you as you're going through this transformation, getting ready to welcome in and head towards this new love. Letting go of old fears and doubts and habits when it comes to love in order to make the best out of what's to come. Not to taint anything fresh, And then the Page of Wands. And so you finish off the first half of the month feeling a bit anxious, maybe feeling a bit on edge when it comes to, it's understandable. You're having this good start to the month and you're trusting spirit in the universe and how things are going to unravel with your love life, but then you can't help but doubt it at times. Or maybe you start speaking to somebody new and that makes you anxious or brings out some emotions. And just take a deep breath, center yourself around the end of the first half of the month. Yeah, I'm being told there's nothing to stress, there's nothing to worry about. Whatever it is, you'll be fine. The World card. So you start the second half of the month, and yet again, you're feeling like things are changing. You're feeling like there's this sense of a change of luck in the air for you when it comes to love, if things have been such a struggle in the past. But being aligned with the Empress, once again, it does feel like, because of this sense of anxiety towards the end of the first half of the month, they come back in again to remind you that things are changing, that you don't need to stress. And being side by side with this Time to Let Go card, absolutely, you got to let go of everything that you've been stressing about and just kind of accept that everything's going to unravel in the way it should. The Wheel. Yeah, and weren't we just talking about your luck changing, my friend? This is what this card's all about. And you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and it feels like your love life, is starting to, the wheel's starting to churn when it comes to it. Things are starting to get into motion. Maybe you're starting to connect with new individuals, or it just feels like you might have more than one option at this point in the month, and it's going to feel good. And being aligned with the Judgment card is directly a result of you releasing old ways of being, old ways of viewing love and habits and all of the above. Just releasing the past in general. You're going to feel more balanced because of it. I mean, just look at the vibe in these two cards, my friend. Nice. Abundance. And then we're finishing off the 6 cards with the Queen of Pentacles. So the month finishes off and you're feeling quite confident, very much in your power. Feeling good about yourself, realizing that feeling worthy of this new love, thinking, all right, it's only a matter of time if it hasn't happened yet, but nonetheless, it feels more like you're manifesting this love or doing a better job at it at the end of the month. And they're saying, this is the way you need to be, not this Page of Wands. And when this does pop up in the future, especially when you do get into this new connection, do what you can. Remember what transpired towards the end of the month that helped you feel like the Queen of Pentacles. Let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a message from the Angel Answers card for our single Capricorns. Love it. So there's no need to worry, and within the next few months, my friend, you may start meeting new people and connecting with people throughout this month of February. But there's no need to worry, my friend, because I do feel like you'll end up being in a relationship within the next few months at the very least. And then we have Romance and Yes. Yeah, you're being told that when these opportunities are presented in front of you from the universe and spirit for the chance at new romance, you better say yes. This is what you've been looking for. You've been making it a priority, so just say yes. All right, my single Capricorns, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to this channel. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my committed Capricorns. Let's do some shuffling so we can pull a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to begin. And while I do shuffle, it is good to be aware that this is a general love reading monthly for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates and do leave what doesn't for somebody else. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And it's good to be aware that when I shuffle, I do take flyer or jumper cards, and when guided from pull from the bottom or the top of the deck. Bear with me, guys. All right, Spirit, to begin this monthly love reading, February 2021, committed Capricorns. For our committed Capricorns, thank you, Spirit. February. That'll be good. All right, my friends, so we have overcome any obstacles and clear out the clutter. Rhino Spirit and Frog Spirit. So I really feel like this is a month for you to kind of cleanse your relationship, purify, if you will, removing any sort of stresses from the relationship, from the connection. And it does feel like you will have to overcome a few obstacles throughout the month of February. Of course, not what everybody wants to hear when coming to a reading, but we keep it real here. And as you do make love a priority, as you make this connection a priority for a lot of you, it's going to entail overcoming a few more obstacles. It's just the reality of the situation. But also clearing out the clutter mentally for yourself so you can more strategically and productively deal with these obstacles when they do arise. And then we have Owl Spirit, and so Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Yeah, it feels like you see this connection clearly now. You see the future, the potential of it now, or you see the truth in the situation in one way, shape, or form, however that pertains to you. But it feels like all of which that you've been through with this person and your past love connections have left you kind of knowing and not forgetting your worth throughout this new year. Wow. Think about a skunk. They kind of walk into a room knowing they're quite smelly, not to say you are, but not really giving two shits about what other people think. We're not going to go with this one. And then Wombat Spirit, be at home, and Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. You're being advised to take some time at home, and if you live alone at this time, to kind of collect your thoughts. And if you're living with this connection that you're here to hear about, it could be a good time for you guys to reconnect, to make this connection a priority. But you're also being advised to see the big picture, to sort of at times take a step back and not stress over the details or nitpick on things that they might do. Interesting. More so just trying to put yourself in their shoes / seeing the big picture. Let's do some shuffling. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, to continue for our committed Capricorns for our love 2021 February. Okay. All right, so we're going to pull the last 2 from the top. All right, so we're starting off with the King of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. I do feel like although you guys are making this connection a priority this month moving forward, there's the sense that you need to release your need to control every detail. I feel like that may go back for some of you to the nitpicking comment. Interesting. Interesting. So we're starting off with the King of Wands. You start off the month, my friend, feeling quite strong, feeling very independent, and I feel like that may have, it's a good thing in itself to feel independent. You can still have independence within a connection, absolutely. But being side by side with the skunk spirit, you truly know your worth at the beginning of this month. And I feel like that will help this connection. Some of you might fear that it will put a certain heaviness onto this connection, but I really feel like it'll help you kind of not settle for less than you deserve when it comes to this other person, and as well as will help you guys kind of work through things in an honest way. As I mess the cards up. And then to move right along, we have the King of Swords. And again, you're feeling quite confident, feeling like you've learned a lot from this connection so far. You've learned a lot from your love life in the past in general. And they're saying, yeah, definitely take that wisdom, take that knowledge, and, you know, put it towards the obstacles that you do face with this individual. But you're facing them together, right? Even if you have the sense of worth and independence coming over you at this time in the month. But I mean, the fact that we have 2 owls, you're feeling quite wise. You feel like you kind of just see how things need to move forward with this connection. And I feel like it might be because you're so connected to spirit, or just because you've mulled over it and you've thought about it plenty. And we're moving on to the Knight of Swords. But it's something happens, you know, towards the end of the first half of the month where you're feeling quite burnt out. You know, maybe you have to go through 1 or 2 of those obstacles I was referring to. But they're saying this is a test of your commitment to this connection, test of your commitment to make this a priority, to making it work. And I feel like you will pass and move forward with this individual for the majority of you, but you have to figure out a way to kind of overcome these obstacles together moving forward, without feeling so burnt out and wounded at the end. It can't be a connection that takes chunks and chunks out of your soul, if you will. Not to be so dramatic, but you get the point. But moving on to the Ten of Pentacles. So we start the second half of the month, and again, you can see clearly now as to the future of this connection, or maybe about your individual future. But it just feels like you can kind of see yourself starting a family with this person, or living a happier life in general with them, however you decide for that to be. And so it does feel like you're kind of motivated to reconnect with them, almost kind of start fresh from the beginning if need be. But you can see this, and it feels like you're holding on to that vision. Just allow for things to transpire as they should, without you needing to control the details. But they're saying that you can have this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle with this individual is happily ever after, while feeling independent, while feeling strong, while feeling confident. You may feel like past love situations, or how this connection has transpired up until now, has left you feeling like you have to pick one or the other, and it's not the case. You can have a beautiful package of both, where, you know, either both of you respect each other and allow you to kind of feel this way while sort of maintaining this life together. And we're moving on to the Ten of Wands. As you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and it feels like you're ready to sort of embark on this new adventure with this person, this new journey together. But it feels kind of bland at the moment. It feels like you need to kind of bring color back to the situation, bring some passion back, some love, you know, some romance. But you're gonna have to drop a few burdens along the way too. Maybe some grudges or some stresses that you've acquired along the way since you started, you know, dealing with this individual, hanging out with them, dating them. Being aligned with the King of Swords, they're saying, utilize that wisdom you've learned from the past, my friend. You got this. If you work together with them, you're going to find a way to bring color back to the relationship while dropping those burdens. It's going to be beautiful. Four of Swords. Yeah, and being aligned with the Nine of Wands, you're going to truly feel like at the end of the month, you're a bit emotionally depleted, a bit burnt out. They're saying, take a rest, take a nap with this individual. It's a beautiful way to kind of kill two birds with one stone, if you will. You rest your body and you get to connect with them in a intimate way. So, you know, don't stress this month. Try to take care of you, but also, you know, still make this love a priority. Let's finish this off, our committed Capricorns. Thank you, Spirit. Nice. You're ready. You're ready to take this relationship in a new direction. You're ready to take this connection in a new direction, in a healthy direction, a successful direction. You just got to put in a little bit of work and overcome a few more obstacles, my friend, but you got this. So with that said and done, I hope this reading was truly helpful, my committed Capricorns. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.